Good evening, everyone. Thank you for being here, honoring yourself. We open with the Om. Om is the holy word that signifies your true reality, your true self, beyond the physical, beyond name and form, beyond what we've made. So we do it 3 times. Breathe the holy air. For there is nothing else. You may come back when you're ready. The difficulty that I have experienced with students of A Course in Miracles for the 26 years that I've been on this path is the application of the principles. We're not being asked to do what lies beyond our understanding. All we're being asked to do is to let the light in. And light is the spiritual essence of the divine. And the light in you is brighter than the sun. The light in you is your true essence. And for some of you that are familiar with the work and the meditations, I often say, I am the living light. I am the light of the world. I am light eternal. I am a body of light. I am light, light, light. And since we have 2 bodies, a physical body and a light body, through the awakening process, the physical form, this is form, it's matter, it's subject to change, but your light body is eternal, unchangeable, unchanging, changeless, forever and forever. Through your practice, a merging is taking place. Form and formless are merging together as one. There's only one of us here. I am one self. That's 95 in A Course in Miracles. I am one self, united with all of creation. There is only one self. And that self we call love. And that self expresses itself in millions and billions and trillions of different forms, since we live in a universe of form. And form is always changing. So through your practice, through your devotion, and using and applying the principles of A Course in Miracles, you are remembering what has always been there within you. You are just now coming to the awareness of it through your quiet space, time with you to reflect, to contemplate, to recognize, and to recognize is to know. And the knowledge is already there. Our part is simply to remember. And to remember is to restore to your memory what is already there. It's already there. And it was put there by God. And for those of us that have difficulty with the word God, it doesn't matter what word we use. It's not going to change what is. God is an energy field of pure, unconditional love. Not contaminated, not corrupted, pure. So, by using the tool we call A Course in Miracles, or any other spiritual tool for that matter, A Course in Miracles just happens to be relatively new on the planet. But every spiritual text says the same thing. To thine own self be true. Which means all of my self-made ideas that I have accumulated, all of the conditioning, all of that crystallization in the mind has to be exposed to the light. And whatever is exposed to light becomes light. So we have to let go of what we've made, a delusional thought system based on man-made rules and ideas, survival programming. And humanity has been in survival mode for much too long. And now it's for us to awaken to the truth of what we are. Only the truth will set you free. 26 years ago in my life, that's all I wanted to know. I want to know the truth. My life was not a mess, but let's just say I was not at peace. I wanted something more fulfilling, something more nourishing. And of course, once we make the decision, you go through a series of experiences, tools that will come to you, or signing up for a class. One thing leads to another. But the fact is, you made the decision. And nothing happens until we make a decision. A decision is a conclusion based on everything you believe. And the beliefs, the thoughts that you have accepted as real and entertained as real are no longer not serving your highest and best good. In fact, what it's doing is depleting you. We become tired, exhausted, nervous, dissatisfied, disgruntled, disillusioned, distressed. I mean, it goes on and on. Because of identification with a false self. And these two selves both cannot be real. We have to choose one. And the light body is your true immortal self. And that self, in a very gentle and easy manner, because Father, Mother, Creator, Consciousness, God, does not seek to throw us into panic. The mind is already in a panic state. And this is why we have 365 lessons. And each lesson is really saying the same thing in a different form. Because it's the awakening that's going on within you. It's about you and your relationship with yourself, your true self. The old paradigm is based on man-made rules and ideas. I must do, I must get, me, mine, more, take, get, grab. I have to make something happen. And it's no longer going to serve us. It has not been serving our highest and best good. We are here on this planet to live, and we haven't been living. Most are in survival mode. And those in survival mode have no time for anything because they're too busy surviving, according to man-made rules and ideas. And the externals are not going to do it for us. So we have to take spiritual ideals and combine them with modern educational methods. So whatever your work is, whatever you do, you're bringing the laws of another world, the real world, into this world. And we do so through our commitment, devotion, through your practice. You can be assisted and supported, but the activation is within the heart of love. So we have to be open to receive. I am the light of the world. I am the light of the world. We came in to represent the light. And again, light is the spiritual essence of the divine. The divine vine. God is the vine and we are the branches. And a branch has no life unless it's rooted in the vine. So see how we've separated ourselves from our true essence, thinking that our ideas are better than God's. And we are depressed. We're so busy acquiring, attaining, achieving, accomplishing, while your true essence waits for your return. Waits patiently for you to let go of your self-made ideas and choose. The choice is ours. Choose a different approach to life. We all came in encoded. We all have gifts and talents to be utilized. But again, we have to combine spiritual ideals with modern educational methods. That is true education. As I said in the book, education comes from the Latin word educare, meaning hidden within or to draw out, which implies it's already there. It's already there within us. I am the embodiment of uniqueness. Each and every one of us is a unique expression of Creator. And you are Creator on an expanded level. You just forgot. And through your awakening and the tools you're using to support you in remembering, you're remembering what has always been there, stored in your memory, but it was covered up by your self-made ideas. And now you are uncovering letting go of those ideas because they have not given you the peace, the joy, the comfort that you're yearning for. And where we are in our evolution now, it's critical. Again, because the old paradigm is based on man-made rules and ideas. This new paradigm, it's a new era, it's a new world, it's a new millennium. It's a new way of seeing, being, and living. It's a new world. We're seeing changes going on all around us. Change is the nature of this universe. Change is moving forward. And this new millennium, a millennium is a period of righteousness. Righteousness, it's a period of prosperity. It's a period of joy. And joy is our birthright. It's nothing you have to work hard for or to attain. It's your divine right. That means you're doing what you love and loving what you do with passion. So I have to apply these principles into everyday living. Not surviving, living. And we have to give ourselves space and room to go within, to explore and discover. And it's the light body, the light within, that heals the physical body. Again, because the physical body is a portal, it's an entry, it's a gateway to take you to the body within your light body. And that merging, that connection, that alignment has to take place through your commitment to you. A commitment is an obligation, it's a duty, it's a promise to do something. And you made a promise before coming in to this manifestation that you have a sacred function, obligation to fulfill that only you can do. Your gifts and talents to be utilized, to share. Creation is sharing. We share the air, we share the light. We're here to share the gifts that have been given to us. And all we're being asked to do is to be willing. Just a little bit of willingness to let go. And letting go is very frightening for us. It's gut-wrenching. I know, I went through it myself. It's just part of the process that we have to go through. Because we like to think our ideas are better than God's. But there is an intelligence that's operating for good in your life that wants to succeed through you. We can call it spirit, we can call it light, we can call it the soul. There is an intelligence within us all. And if it's in one, it's in all. And we have to be so gentle and compassionate with ourselves when it is a process. This is why I call it the 4 P's. Patience, practice, preparation, and process. There's no hurry, there's no anxiousness, there is no rush. You are tuning in to the unchangeable self that is already there within you. And that self knows you, the you that is you, your true self. How much do we desire to change, to let go? We have to relinquish what we've made So what is our birthright, our divine inheritance? Joy is your birthright. And it's the environment by which and for which you were created. Love creates, the ego makes. And we've made a mess. We've made a mess. And now we each have to clean up the mess we've made. We have to be willing to let it go. We have gone totally contrary to what has been given to us. We violated the law. And love is the law. And when you violate the law, you need not be surprised at anything that happens, because you violated the law. If you're driving on the freeway and you're going 100 miles an hour, you're going to be stopped and have her pulled over and have a ticket. You violated the law. And we're being challenged now more than ever to apply spiritual principles to everyday living. And the more we can apply these principles, the stronger you're becoming. You're developing a sense of trust. You're trusting in the creative action of life. You're trusting in something you cannot see with physical eyes, but you have a sense there's something there. And so you're tuning in to the infinite, eternal, immortal, unchangeable, unchanging, changeless self. Know thyself. And to know yourself, you don't have to go knocking on a billion separate doors. Once you've met yourself, you see that self in everyone. Because there's only one self expressing in a different form. The form is different, but the content is the same. So let's say for you, in the line of the line of work that you're involved in, you've done it all according to man-made rules and ideas, see, and you're realizing it doesn't seem to be working anymore. I want something. There's got to be something else. See, it doesn't mean you have to stop doing what you're doing. It means that you're applying the principles into what you're doing. You're bringing the light into what you're doing, your work or anything else. And you're allowing that self to express its self through you. You are the vessel. You are the channel. It's the energy. Everything is energy. Spirit is energy. Light is energy. And energy is not something you see with physical eyes. What we see are the effects, because we're in a universe of cause and effect. And the effect is the experience. And there's no effect without a cause. And cause is thought. And we have two thought systems. One is real and one is unreal. One we call love, one we call fear. One we call the imposter self, and the other one is your true self. See, and now you're making a decision in your life that you want to connect, merge, align with that true self. And allow that self to direct your efforts. Where to go, what to do, whom to speak to, and what to say. That self is taking over. And as that self takes over, I am trusting. Trust means a willingness to let go of the fears that have been stifling us and allowing yourself to be led, to be carried along through life by your true self, light, your light body. And it's the light body that heals the physical body. The physical body cannot heal. We cannot heal at the symptom level. Again, we're in a universe of cause and effect, so we have to go to the cause. The cause is thought. It's the light body that heals the physical body. So the more we become tuned in to the infinite supplier of all, the more at peace we are within ourselves. Because you're bringing into existence what was always there. Always there. I was absent. And now you're choosing to be present. Love is always present. We're absent. And most of us are absent. So, what I did today